So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, sir or ma'am, whoever might be watching this. This is my Viva recording for my Finance 332 midterm exam. And in this Viva recording, I'm going to talk about how the exam and the two questions that I solved has increased my level of knowledge in the areas that were asked in the paper. I won't go off topic and I will go point by point to avoid wasting mine and your time. So, to begin with, how was I able to describe the various market structures for trading financial assets? Well, the thing of it is, before I did this midterm exam, I had a largely theoretical knowledge when it came to how the financial markets worked. I understand a lot of the terms. I understand how money is made, how prices move, how orders or quotes drive the actual prices when it comes to various financial instruments. I understand to a degree what the actual financial instruments are, what it means, what's the difference between a primary market and a secondary market. But it's one thing to do it and understand it on a theoretical level. It's an entirely different ballgame to actually do it in practice. And what I've learned, very important thing that I've learned in practice is the first thing that comes to my mind, okay, is the speed at which information flows can make a massive difference in my level of ability to trade within the market, especially when it comes to short term trading, as in day trading, which is about the shortest term as you can get it. When we are functioning at a level where we're monitoring price movements in real time, there is a massive strategic advantage that one gains from getting information faster than another person. On the platform which I used, TradingView, uh, the free version of it, the fastest update you can get is once per minute. What I also noticed is that you could get updates theoretically if you have the better versions. You could get updates once every tick. There's 10,000 ticks, there's 1,000 ticks, there's once every tick. You can watch the stock price move in real time and get a better idea, much deeper idea of how quickly the price is changing, and you can use that to discern what the other traders in the market are doing, because it's not a it is at this level a zero sum game. So every advantage in the book will assist us in our goals, and that is something that I didn't previously come to terms with until I actually did this for real. Even though this is a paper trading exercise, and in real life there's other factors to consider as well, like commissions, tax rates, things like that. And moving on to the second point, how was I able to apply market microstructure analysis to execute and evaluate orders and trades in financial markets? Well, in my exercise, especially in question number one, I focused on, for my day trading strategy, certain real-time terms like VWAP, the volume weighted average price of a stock, as my most important factor. Because I didn't have access to immediate information, I had access to information once every minute. I focused on the most easy to access factors that I had access to, and the best of that was VWAP, because it told me whether it was a buyer's market or a seller's market, and which party was more in control. And given the fact that it was more of a market for short selling, the VWAP was generally higher than the prices for the stocks I traded. And as for the ability to construct trading portfolios and evaluate the performance and risk of the portfolios, well, the thing of it is, because it was day trading and because I'm a beginner, I didn't necessarily focus on a large number of stocks at once. Because one, I have limitations to as I have three screens in front of me. And the truth is, if I wanted to analyze 20 stocks at once, it's pretty much virtually impossible for me. But you will see in my report that I had a process for determining which exact stock I decided to focus on. I started with a short list of 20 stocks, which I watched for a various number of factors. Again, all of it is described in the report. And I shortlisted it to, like, I cut down the list, I whittled it down to one or two stocks, and I traded probably one of them. I made a total of 6 trades, but the trades weren't made erratically and with a sense of wanting to generate as much short-term profit as possible, but it was made with a sense of maximizing certainty and minimizing uncertainty. Of course, it's impossible to be 100% certain in the market, but I tried my level best, believe me. As for the last point, working collaboratively in teams to achieve outputs relevant to financial market trading, that is where I absolutely excelled, and it's not my credit. It's the credit of two of my teammates, Mr. Puya Oskui and Mr. Ibrahim Shaliskin. They're my classmates who I met on day one of the tutorials, and they trade in real life. Ibrahim is a swing trader and a long-term trader, and Puya is a proper full-blown day trader. And they have been doing it a lot longer than I have. And my first immediate instinct was to learn from someone who's clearly more experienced than me. So I'm actually quite grateful. I mean this from a genuine place. I'm actually quite grateful to this assignment that I got to do that and I got to meet these guys. And Miss Nada can personally attest to this because she was there the exact second when I started asking Puya these questions. She was there in class. If by any chance, Miss Nada, you're watching this right now, thank you so much for the opportunity. But I think it should be pretty clear by now how much this exercise has improved my knowledge. And if there is any questions to ask, I am well over time right now, but if there's any more questions you, dear professor, would like to ask, I am all ears and I would be happy to answer them. Thank you very much for listening this far, and I hope you enjoy my report. Peace out.